Hey everybody, and welcome to Yoga Shorts. My name is Lola. I'm with the Sharon Forks branch of the Forsyth County Public Library system in Georgia, inviting you to take a step away from the busyness of your day, to take a break for yourself, to take a conscious breath, move the body a little bit, and hopefully move back into your day feeling a little bit more relaxed or a little bit more refreshed, even if you're wrapping up the day maybe a little bit more relaxed. So always take care of yourself. If it hurts, don't do it. Follow your doctor's advice. We're going to be moving the shoulders a little bit today, so if you have any shoulder injuries, be cautious and just honor your body and do what feels right. And if it doesn't feel right, then don't worry about it and don't do it. So if you can find a bare spot on a wall somewhere in the house, I realize that's harder than I expected, to find a bare spot on the wall in the house. Sometimes actually a door is a good spot that is bare, that there's nothing hanging on, no artwork or anything, and you can use that. So we're going to use that a little bit in our practice today. But first we're going to just get settled. So find yourself standing, your feet about hip width apart, your feet nice and firm on the ground. You can lift up your toes and place them back down again, then maybe reposition your heels a little bit and get that firm foundation going. And let your shoulders be over your hips and your head, maybe your chin back just a little bit, and your hands resting by your side. If you're comfortable closing your eyes in a standing position, go ahead and do that now. If not, just lower your gaze. And for just a moment, just find yourself right here in this spot. Just let everything else in the day go for a little while. Feel your feet on the ground. Actually feel your feet. What is the surface underneath your feet, and what does it feel like? Are you standing on a carpet? Are you standing on hardwood? Are you standing in the grass? Or maybe some other surface, but just notice your feet actually touching the surface. And let your attention travel up your body. And as your attention travels up your spine, maybe stand just a little bit taller. And check your shoulders. Let your shoulders rest away from your ears. Let your hands hang by your side in a relaxed position. Release any tension that you might be holding in your jaw. And allow the face to relax. Imagine even the scalp relaxing. And begin to notice your breath. Just notice your normal breath that carries you through the day. And on your next inhale, maybe inhale just a little bit more deeply. And exhale, let that go. And inhale deeply. Exhale, starting to let tension go. And one more deep inhale. And on the exhale, envision that tension from the day just floating away. And let your eyes come back open or refocus. And first we'll just start moving our body. So let your body swing a little bit from side to side. Sometimes we do this movement just to get all the joints moving again. If you've been sitting, or even if you've been standing for a long time, just side to side movement. The arms are just on their own, they're just flopping as they come around. And as you start to move, maybe as your hips start to join in, maybe the heel of one foot comes off the ground as you twist to the opposite side. And again, just warming up the body, just getting all the joints moving in a very gentle way. All the way down to your feet. So your feet can be, again, coming off the ground, the heel lifts up. And then start to slow that down. And let the arms be the last thing to stop moving. And then coming to the standing position. And seeing if you notice already any energy moving in your body. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more circulation going right now. So we're going to move our shoulder a bit. So take your left arm or right arm, whichever arm is coming close to the wall right now. Reach that out and get your body upright. So your elbow is bent a little bit. Your middle finger is pointing up towards the ceiling. Your arm is coming straight out from your body at this point. And the feet are resting firmly on the ground. And take a breath just standing here. nice and deep. And you may already feel a little bit of stretch in your shoulder here. And if so, you may want to stay right here in this position. But if you'd like to take it a little bit deeper, start to take your feet, your arm is still touching the wall, the elbow can be bent, and start to turn your feet and your body just a little bit away from that hand on the wall. See if you notice any opening, any stretch in the front of the chest or in the shoulder or in the arm. And to deepen it a little, you can straighten that elbow, but go cautiously with your shoulder. Like I said earlier, just honor the feelings. If you find that you can turn a little bit more, you can go ahead and do that, or you may want to walk your feet back a little bit. And feel that opening in the shoulder. So we're just trying to get the upper body moving a little bit and seeing what it feels like to open that shoulder a little bit. So I'm going to do the other arm, which means I'll be turning my back to you, but you'll get to see the position from the opposite direction. So I'm switching sides, placing the opposite hand on the wall. And that index finger is pointing up towards the sky. The elbow can be bent a little bit, and my body is facing away from the wall. A little bend in the elbow. So see if you feel any stretch in the opposite shoulder already. And if you'd like to deepen it, start to turn the front body, turn the feet just a little bit away from that shoulder. So you may feel an opening in that front chest. Go cautiously with your shoulders and listen to what your body's telling you. You can move a little bit further. You can turn the body a little bit further from the wall, or you can take it back to the original position and press a little deeper if you like and see how that feels. And then let that arm come back down. And then shake the arms out just a little bit, very gently. Again, just getting the body moving a little bit. Take the shoulders up and back very gently. So we're going to do a position that is familiar. We've done it, I think, in an earlier yoga short. What we're going to do is similar to a down dog position on the ground, but we're going to use our wall here. So take your hands and put them just a little bit above your shoulder height and start to step your feet away a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually bend the body, allow the ears to line up with the shoulders, and you may find that you want to step your feet back a little bit more and send your hands down a little bit more on the wall. But go based on how your body feels. When you find that perfect position for you today, pause there and take a nice deep breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Stay in this position for a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. And then begin to walk the body, straighten up, walk the body back towards the wall. Let the hands come down by your side again. And let's do the same position we did to start. We're going to actually let the body move from side to side. And let the body soak in the feeling of the shoulder movements that we've done and the wall dog or the down dog on the wall. And again, let your heels come back up. See how it feels to get the body moving after doing some stretches for the shoulders and for the backs of the legs as well. And allow that movement to slow down till the stop. And there you have it. So we practiced, well, we did our centering where we always stop for a minute and take our breath. And then we took a look at placing our hand on the wall and stepping the body, turning the body forward a little bit to allow stretch in the arm and in the shoulder. And again, remember, you don't necessarily need to even move the body. It may be that pressing your arm against the wall opens up the shoulder and the arm and the chest area. So you make it your own. And then we practiced doing what's sometimes called a down dog pose, but we used the wall to see how that feels. Something you can do in an office. You don't need to get down on the floor to do this version of down dog. So I hope this finds you doing well. Take care of yourself. Be sure to take a minute to take a break for yourself. Now is a really good time to do that, just to pause for a minute. Take a deep breath in, let it go, and take a moment to just be without worrying about everything so much for a moment. So thanks so much for joining me, and I do hope to see you next time.